So you've inquired about having a lift fitted. We've been out and done the survey visit to your home to assess what you need. You might have come for a showroom visit, you might not have done, but then you've ordered your lift. We've got the lift here in stock. We've done primary work, so installed PowerPoint or whatever. Then what actually happens on the day of the installation? So
we normally send between 1 and 2 engineers, unless it's a really big job. Sometimes it's 3.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
So it might be 1 or 2 vans, but we'd certainly let you know regarding parking. All our engineers are manufacturer trained as well on the lift. They're very tidy workers, I'd like to say. They've got their own Henry Hoover, and they do have dust sheets that they will put down and look after all your beautiful furniture, so no need to go there, and obviously protect the carpet. We do have to think about gaining access into the property, how to get rails in and out with regards to health and safety, which is why sometimes there's 2 engineers to help carry things in.
That's right. They do wear safety shoes in the house. They can't take their shoes off for safety reasons, in case they accidentally drop something on their foot, which isn't a good idea. So yeah, they will wear their safety shoes whilst they're in the house.
But we do have coverings for them, don't they? Like shoe coverings that they'll wear.
When they get there, they'll give you a briefing about what they're going to do. So they'll describe what they're going to do. Normally, if you're having a stairlift installed, obviously they're working on the staircase. So if you've got upstairs as your only bathroom, don't feel sort of shy to sort of say to them, look, you need to use the bathroom, in which case we'd move everything,
all the tools out the way
to one side, and make it safe for you to get up and downstairs, so that doesn't need to be a worry for you. They'll give you a health and safety briefing as well about where they're going to put the tools and stuff, and to not sort of cross in the work area. So they have got the area free to be able to install the lift, and it is quite a quick process.
It really is.
So within maybe 2 to 3 to 4 hours, depending on how complex the lift is. Obviously with the home lift it's a bit different, because you have to have building works to cut a hole in the floor, in the ceiling and the floor upstairs. So normally a builder would take a couple of days maybe to do the building works, and then the installation of the lift would take 1.5, 2 days, something like that. So it's a little bit longer for a home lift. With a straight or curved lift, it's probably about sort of
half
3 hours.
We normally allow half a day when we book the engineer's schedule. So mornings or afternoons preferably.
So once the lift's installed, then what we'll do is we'll do a proper check of the lift to make sure it meets all the sort of safety regulations, make sure that it's tested and everything, a proper written test that we do. And then we'll come to the handover. So at the beginning of the installation, normally we'll give you the user manual so you can have a look at it and familiarise yourself with the workings of the lift. And then towards the end of the installation, we will bring you in to see the lift on your stairs or in your room. If it's a home lift, or outside, even if it's an outdoor lift. And then we'll get you to test it. We'll show you how everything works. We'll get you on, test it, make sure everything's
as it should
be. And we won't leave until you are fully confident in what you're doing, so you've got no worries there. If it takes, sometimes a handover takes 10 minutes, sometimes it takes half an hour, sometimes it takes a little bit longer, but we won't leave until we know that you can use your lift safely. So that's no worries there, and they are quite easy to work, so don't be too
overwhelmed.
That
Our
was a good
engineers,
one. I was trying to think of the word.
And they're so super friendly, and they just want it to work as well for you as you want it to work. So of course, once you're absolutely happy and you sign it all off, and you had a few goes up and down the stairs and you're absolutely happy, that's when we'll take the final balance, which the guys can phone us up and take over the phone by card, or you can make a backs transfer, or once you're happy with it, of course, and then that'll be on completion.
And obviously if you're getting a grant for the lift, so if you're not funding it yourself, then we will be in touch directly with the people who are funding the lift to tell them that your lift's gone in, and everything's fine. So we'll do the test certificate at the end, we'll do the handover demonstration certificate at the end, and then the one other thing that you need to think about, which we'll move into on the next video, is that we do extended sort of warranties, if you like, but it's a service and maintenance package. So obviously your lift will come with a warranty, and it'll come with a warranty certificate to let you know who to contact if you have a problem in hours and out of office hours. So you can have a look at that and what warranty is included. And if you were interested in having an extended warranty, which we'll go on to shortly, then we'll tell you all about that. So
and we also sort of give it a week or two, and we do like to call back and just check in with our customers, because it's a new thing. Some people might be, okay, I've done it all right with the engineers, but the engineer's gone, and they might feel a little bit, you know, wake up the next day, forgotten or whatever. I mean, we're always at the end of the phone anyway, as Cora said earlier. However, we do proactively give our customers a happy call, we call them, just to double check in, which they really appreciate, actually. And they're quite glad. And 99% of the time they're extremely happy.
And if there's ever any problems, obviously we'll send somebody out to have a look at it. And
don't be scared.
If you're not sure about something or whatever, then do let us know. Just give us a call.
Perfect.
All right. Okay, next video we'll talk about aftercare. We'll see you there.